Then there is the issue of when they have left employees. Now, customers will go, but now you, as the supermarket, we are using the example of a supermarket. You, as the manager, as the owner, your employees have gone home. As you say, some remove their masks. What would you say? What do you think how ought they behave?
And even before you go there, let me ask Anthony, because now, Kenyans have this culture where we are more reactive than proactive.
Yes.
So you remember when we had this incident with terrorism, and it was just looming. So every space you go to, they are just thorough with their checks, and then their guard lowered.
Yes.
Now even you find the guards even are it's like they are working robotically.
Yes.
So they don't even know what they're checking. They just tell you, hey, boss, fungua boat.
Yes.
They come, they open the back of your car.
Yeah.
And you could have staff, but they're not even keen.
They are not.
Yes.
So with COVID, I'm looking at it, could this be the same trend? We started, of course, with the fear of this thing is lethal. It could, it could get anyone, so we have to take safety measures. But right now, even standards are starting to lower.
Yeah.
As we go on, how sustainable is this? Even as an employer, how do you still keep the still the energy, the regulation at par?
At par. All right. I think that one I can answer. As an employer, you're a corporate citizen. Now, imagine you're running your own business.
Yeah.
You're a corporate citizen of this nation. So, the incentive and the onus is on you to keep doing this thing right. Why do I say that? If you've listened, the employers who have gotten their staff unwell, and there are a few, I won't mention names, a few in this Nairobi, that the employees, they had COVID-19. Now, the employer will have to cater for the testing of all of the other staff members. And I'm told right now, I don't know whether it's still the way it's working, today on the 12th, 13th of March, that every employee tested, the cost is 13,000 shillings.
What?
Yes, it's 13,000.
Who bears
shillings.
the cost?
The employer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The employer is a corporate citizen. It is the incentive is on him or her or them to take care of the safety of their employees. So imagine if you are an SME, you have 12 employees. That is 13,000 times 12. And you have to take care of all that. Okay? So, back to your question concerning what is the incentive of remaining on high vigilance. One, as a corporate citizen, an employer needs to make sure that there is a punitive measure that is coming up in the back of my mind. So it is in my interest to keep my employees at a heightened state of sensitivity in terms of how are they coming in. Are they masked? Do they have the masks? Are the masks fitting? Did they wear the masks from the time they left home to the office? And then within the office, the issues of spacing, the issues of washing, sanitizing of your hands, the issues of distancing and all that. And then when they leave, when they are going home, let's use the example of a supermarket. Are they still wearing their masks properly?
How do you monitor that?
Now,
even after they leave.
After they leave.
And is it still in your mandate? If I may just switch to the part, is that still in your mandate as an employer to check their safety after they leave their workspace?
It might not be the mandate of the employer to do that, because really you have no control of an employee when they leave the workspace. However, sensitizing this employee first to understand the why, because the challenge is understanding the why. And like you have rightfully put it earlier, we have this culture where we are very alert when something has gone wrong. Then after a few weeks, the guard goes down. And this is exactly what is happening even with this current situation. We started with being very alert. The guard has gone down. I remember I would go to the supermarket and you know, they would sanitize your hands, they would sanitize the trolley. I mean, before you actually enter the supermarket, you have sanitized like 2-3 times. And you could see they were even cleaning the trolleys and all that. And that actually has stopped. Maybe they are doing when we are not seeing, but again, it leaves me wondering, at what point are they doing that? And to come back to your question, it's not the employer's responsibility to monitor the employee, but the responsibility of the employer is to make sure the employee understands why are you supposed to follow this guidelines. Because you have to remember, if this employee lets their guard down and they get sick, it will not only affect you in terms of cost, having to cater for the expenses, and even if you say it's not my responsibility to pay for your medical care, you have to remember you have one employee down.
Yes.
So that is another extra cost for you because you have to get someone else to cover for that. So it ends up becoming actually another cost for you as an employer. So it is to your own interest to actually sensitize your employees. You have to remember, COVID will go. You will still need your employees.
Yes.
Yeah? And you don't want an unfortunate scenario where you lost an employee during this situation because of a situation that could have been avoided by them following those guidelines. Yeah. So I think the employer has a big responsibility.